This video and others like it are funded by viewers like you. Thanks for your support. It is January 29th, 2024, and this is the latest news update for Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. I think I have about 5 or 6 quick stories to get through today. Let's jump into it. 500 soldiers helped put out the fires in Bogotá. Uniformed members of the 5th Division of the Army operate fighting the flames in Boyacá, Bogotá, Cundinamarca, and Tolima. The troops of the 5th Division of the Army are the first-degree enlistment to respond to emergencies generated by fires in Bogotá. According to the commander of the division, Brigadier General Jose Butaforo Soto, 500 soldiers have been deployed in the country's capital, as well as in Nimocon and Soacha, and support the work of the firefighters of the civil defense. Similarly, in Antioquia, Boyacá, troops have been deployed to deal with forest fires in that region, in support and coordination with local authorities and entities in charge of emergency response. General Soto, in dialogue with Minuto 30, assured that the reports received from his units indicate that the ground conditions make the operation to extinguish the flames difficult. According to the records of the Risk Management Unit, to date, there are 31 active forest fires in the country, 3 of them in the capital of the Republic, and 1 with greater difficulties, the one in El Cabel Hill. Back to Medellin for our next story. Bars are sealed on 33rd Avenue for counterfeit liquor to healthcare. If you're not familiar with 33rd, it's another strip. It's like 70 or Calle 10. Okay, it's a lot of clubs and so on, but it's mostly for locals. It's near the other Sweet Georgia Cafe, if you're familiar with that area. But let's get into it. Last Saturday, a control operation was conducted on the bars along Avenida 33 in Medellin, responding to community complaints about disturbances and improper use of public space. Carried out through the Convive de la Noche program under the Ministry of Security and Coexistence, the operation results in 4 temporary activity suspensions, 2 total closures due to healthcare authority concerns, and 15-day preventive closures for selling counterfeit liquor. The authorities also apprehended the individual responsible for the establishment involved in selling adulterated liquor, aligning with the program's goal of fostering safe and cooperative environments for residents and merchants in Medellin's liquor establishments. Full weight of the law. Captured for intentionally causing fires in Antioquia. They are already being captured as those responsible for causing fires in Antioquia. The alarms are still on. Dagran indicated that 198 forest fires have occurred so far in 2024. They even point out that some had been provoked. The Administration Department for Risk Management pointed out that the main 5 fires occurred in Medellin, Bello, El Piriol, Amaga, and El Carmen de Víbora. These fires have affected more than 120 hectares and at least 14 construction conflagrations. However, the situation that has set off the authorities' alarm bells has been arson. In the municipality of Bello, a 61-year-old man was arrested for trying to light vegetation on Cerro Quetzalcoatl. In another case, in the municipality of Barbosa, 2 men ages 23 and 39 were caught burning garbage and vegetation on the Valacitos path. Those captured must respond for the crime of natural damage. Case of fires in the eastern hills of the capital. Could the Black Hand be behind the arson attacks in Bogotá? According to the mayor of Bogotá, Carlos Galan, the fire in the eastern hills would have been caused by a group of people who made a bonfire. In the face of emergencies, Galan requested that the flashpoints be investigated. Presumably, the authorities would be investigating whether the oligarchy, the Black Hand, was behind the fires, because apparently they would be paying people to light green areas. Okay, to the next story. How is the air quality in the Aburrá Valley after recent fires? Beware of warnings. I'm doing this story because a bunch of you guys tell me you woke up in the morning smelling smoke. So is that bad? Anyway, back to the story. The recent fires in the Aburrá Valley have not only resulted in economic and environmental losses, but are also impacting air quality, prompting 2 monitoring stations in Antioquia and Belén to change from yellow to orange status. The director of the metropolitan area, Paula Andres Palacio, disclosed that nearly 200 fires have been recorded in the region's 10 municipalities, exacerbated by the El Niño phenomenon and high temperatures. The orange status signifies the concern for vulnerability population groups such as children, adolescents, individuals with respiratory conditions, pregnant women, and older adults. While not posing a significant threat to the general population, experts advise those with special vulnerabilities to avoid outdoor physical activities and stay indoors to minimize exposure to the potential harmful particles in the air. The SIATA monitoring stations play a crucial role in real-time air quality assessment, emphasizing the need for coordinated efforts among various organizations and government agencies for informed decision-making. Okay, a little bit of foreigner news. A foreigner tried to get to the Darien Gap. If you're not familiar with the Darien Gap, that's that piece of jungle hell that many people from around the world go to get to cross into from Colombia to Panama. It's awful. And their hopes, of course, are to end up making it to the United States or even Canada. Onto this story. They rescue a foreigner adrift in the Atrato River in Choko. He was heading towards the Darien Gap. The foreigner of Argentine nationality was found on a small raft in the Atrato River. The Argentine citizen was adrift in the waters of the Atrato River near the municipality of Rio Sucio in the department of Choko. The National Navy, upon seeing the man, carried out a rescue operation to save the foreigner's life. The units of the Marine Infantry River Battalion Number 16 were carrying out control and surveillance operations at Atrato River when they detected a person asking for help aboard a small raft. Immediately, military personnel moved towards the man, and the unit of the Colombian Navy managed to rescue him, transferring him to a safe port in the municipality of Rio Sucio, where his health status was verified to guarantee his well-being. The rescued person informed the authorities, according to local media, that he was heading towards the Darien Gap, a critical point on the migratory routes. Okay, to our last story. One of Colombia's renowned nightclubs, Alquimico in Cartagena, has been abruptly closed by the mayor's office, a venue that achieved the 10th position in the world's 50 best bars list in 2023. Workers expressed their disagreement, stating that the officials closed the establishment at 9 p.m., citing alleged violations of fire department rules. The owners tried to act until November 30th, 2024. They claimed the closure was a result of changing administrations on January 1st, 2024, and criticized the lack of communication and preventative measures. Alquimico issued an ultimatum to Cartagena authorities, warning of relocation if they continue facing obstacles, expressing the desire to work honestly and contribute to Colombia. The statement was signed by the 80 families associated with the establishment. So there you go. You're up to date with the latest news in Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. A quick note, if you have any stories that you feel are worth sharing, please send me a link, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, and I'll take a look at it. I can't put every story on, but I at least want to know what's going on. So I'm only as good as the leads that are fed to me. I can see and search for stories, but I don't necessarily find all of them because of people like Luis and VJ. I have people that hand some of the stories to me, Andre as well, Razor Ray sometimes. So, but I need your help. You guys are out there all the time. If you happen to see a story that I haven't covered and just came out, let me know. Again, thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. Remember, Christmas is coming in less than 2 weeks right now. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.